Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Terraria. Now, I'm going to go straight out and say that this is something I've been dreading recording for a long time. And if you've watched Rascals, or maybe it was Rogue Legacy, I don't know, in one of them I mentioned why I'm not looking forward to this. I'm going to stay in here and say this because, well, you'll find out soon enough. Basically, I recorded this for 2.5 hours, and then there was a power cut. And which is annoying enough because I went without power for nearly 24 hours, but also because the footage of what I recorded for those 2.5 hours was completely lost. It was corrupted. Not only that, because I didn't have a chance to save, any changes I've made to this world are now gone, so I have to redo everything. And we did so much. We did a lot. Now, I've still got my old list. I had to unscrumple it because I scrumpled it up thinking I was completely done with everything on it. But obviously I have to do it again. Now, the first thing to note is that this is not originally on my list. I added it after last time, knowing I have to redo this again. But tonight is going to be a full moon. And on the full moon, werewolves come out and attack us. And we're probably going to die. Which we did actually die a lot in the Lost episode. I'll refer to it as the Lost episode. So when tonight comes and the werewolves show up, we'll be sitting in here. I'll be opening up the security lockdown measures, and we shall be awaiting that. In the meantime, after that has occurred, I will show you what we're going to do. If I approach the right hand side, you'll know that we completed the wall of flesh, and we're now in hard mode, so the corruption and the bloody blues Hallow have spread. And you know what? I don't like the fact that these are spreading so close. So our goal is to remove the corruption from the world. Or maybe not from the world, but from this immediate vicinity. And it's worth pointing out that in the Lost episode, I managed to push this corruption really far back. I'm talking all the way back to, if I make my way through, excuse me. We uncorrupted all of this. None of this is corrupted. We pushed it. Get away. All the way back to here. We got the corruption all the way back to just about to the desert. And, you know, we were going to get that done again. Now, of course, pushing it back is a long, annoying... Oh, these guys drop something very rare, and we happen to get 3 of them in the Lost episode. I doubt we'll get any ever again, but we got 3 of them. Bear that in mind. Get out of here. Come on, give me some. Give me some more. Give me some good luck. Yeah, so uncorrupting all of this takes ages. So what I was planning on doing, which I didn't do because of the whole losing it, was that I planned on... What was it? Oh, putting a fast forward in. Look at all these slimes. I plan on putting in a huge fast forward, and that is sadly going to have to wait because I don't like all this corruption being here. But don't worry, soon it will all go. We've got a little bit of time before night shows up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill out while explaining what corruption does. Now, corruption can spread to various types of block. Now, contrary to popular belief, I don't think it can actually spread to dirt. It can spread to grass, but I don't think it can spread to dirt, which is why if I remove these tiny corrupted grass blocks, it should prevent the spread. It can spread to stone, which is what makes up the majority, damn it, of the world, I guess. Get away from me, you. But if we can get rid of these, we at least prevent its spread for a while. Anything else down here? Oh, look at these evil bricks. Get out of it. And some more grass here. Now, the corruption can... It doesn't have to be block to block. I believe it can spread up to 3 blocks. I think that's right. So you need to make sure you leave a bit of a gap. Is that a corrupted one? It looked corrupted to me. Huh, weird. So things like this are horrible. But luckily, because of this gap being 3 wide, it shouldn't spread across the gap. But at some point we are going to remove that anyway. So I'm just going to quickly check out these little tufts of grass, corrupted grass, before we get ready to go home and prepare for the werewolf invasion. Now the werewolf invasion, the moon follows a set pattern. Ooh. You scumbag, get out of it. So we won't see another full moon for, I believe it's 7 in-game days or 8 in-game days, something like that. So we won't constantly be bombarded by werewolves. So it's just tonight and then we've got a break from it. Now it's worth pointing out also that the werewolves have 2 very rare and very amazing drops. And when we recorded last time, we were unfortunate enough that we didn't get any of them. But I'm hoping things maybe change this time. The drops themselves are a claw, I think it is, or it won't be a horn. It must be a claw. And what that does is, you know how I can summon the pet zombie? If I get a claw, I can summon a pet werewolf, which is essentially like an upgraded zombie. So much better. The other drop is what's known as a full moon charm. Gosh darn it. Oh, gosh darn it. A full moon charm, and what that allows you to do is, on a night, regardless of whether it's a full moon or not, I myself can transform into a werewolf, which basically I get to keep. It's not like Skyrim where you lose all your armor and weapons and stuff. I keep everything. I just get a bonus of about 10% to every single stat. But that's only on a night time. So, you know, if we're planning on any big battles, nighttime is probably the best time to do it. Now there are plenty of other... Stop it, you. Plenty of other little grass bits I'm missing. And of course the surface grass, I'm missing that. But we're going to come back to that after the full moon. I just want to make sure, first of all, that we're not going to be in the middle of... Because what was happening before in the Lost episode is I recorded a bunch and I was out digging a hole, getting rid of the corruption, and then the werewolves started spawning and they all dropped into the hole with me, causing me massive pain and suffering. Go here, do this, open this, excuse me. Right, coming through, stop. Now these corruptors are horrible, and these are the main reason I want to push them back as far as I can, because they only spawn on the corruption. And what they do is they spit pure corruption out, you see, like that, and whatever it touches becomes corrupted. So if they were to like follow me home slightly over here, they would be able to spit corruption out all over. Some grass there. It's just normal grass, but it could spread corruption, so rubbing it. They could corrupt like all the stuff over here, and I really don't want that happening. We also happen to have corruption underneath our base, but deep enough down that it shouldn't bother us, and also that this dungeon brick can't be corrupted, so we're lucky on that front. Now it seems to be getting towards night time, and once the full moon rises, in fact I'll probably flick this switch now, get ahead of that. Bin this, we might as well put all this stuff away. Why not? Water leaf, I think that is. Oh, excuse me. I cough my brain out. Sorry there. So excited I started choking on my own words. Now let's throw away some of this crap that I'm not going to use. Enemy drops. He's probably going to take that. Potion chest. Doesn't seem to want any of these. Are these mediums? Yeah, these are the medium ones. Okay, they can stay in there. Spread them out a bit, in fact, like so. Now I don't see any werewolves. I don't even see the moon. Was it the first? I'm sure it was the first night. It wouldn't have been like the second night, would it? Go away, ice slimes. Oh, that reminded me as well, we also got an Eskimo banner from an Eskimo zombie. That'll be gone. Oh, I'm so excited about that. Ooh, pushing. Now, if you remember rightly, we do have a... Werewolves! Run! Unfortunately, because we are just coming from... Stupid thing. Because we're just coming from easy mode, we haven't had a chance to get any hard mode weapons or armors or anything. So, werewolves are, well, they're going to kick our butts. Ooh, I got an idea. In my lighting chest, there we go, let's take one of these out. Now, remember, go away, Riff. If you remember rightly, I mentioned that the werewolves can drop rare items, so why not increase their spawn rate and hopefully get more of these rare items? The place is in lockdown, we should be safe, we're just going to sit here and wait. There's the full moon rising on the left. Now, that Riff that I just fought, I've mentioned those before, they can get me in here regardless of my traps. Where are the werewolves at? So, yeah, we're just going to sit here and wait for the full moon to pass. I might put on a little bit of fast forward and some music like we've had in the past. And in fact, I'm going to point out that now that we're in hard mode, we should be using a new thumbnail. I've prepared one in advance, so that should be cool, and I hope you guys like it. It is, of course, of this place and not just the generic place that I had before. I'm really disappointed. Where's all these werewolves? Guys? Werewolf guys? Bizarre. Maybe what we should do is... How about we head to what I was heading to in the first place, which was the... No, I'm not. It's just not worth it. It's stupid. Stupid to think that that would work. Oh, here they all come now. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Okay. I think we're good here. In fact, Mr. Werewolf, would you care to maybe head off in this direction? Maybe try to come down here? Try your luck. There we go. Haha! Get the werewolf trapped down there, have him dancing around. Alright, here comes the fast forward. You know what? After sitting here for a minute, go bunny, go. My traps just aren't cutting it against this guy. They're damaging him, but they're not killing him. So... let's actually head to our mob grinder. It is more efficient at doing this kind of stuff. Hopefully don't die along the way. Remember, it's not too far. We can go to the snow one. Should be over here somewhere. Now, the lava itself, is it powerful enough to kill the werewolves in one pass by? Maybe. It might require them to run backwards and forwards. Hopefully they'll just hover around in the spot itself. Oh, there we go. Sit in that honey. So much regeneration going on. If I open up the menu and show you, look, we've got honey regeneration, increased spawn rate, this regeneration, my armor's regeneration. Got some possessed armors and stuff down there. Yeah, let's go to the fast forward mode. Oh, fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Where is that struck? Hopefully not anywhere too important. That's where I dug out. Let's pan along. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Our base looks to be safe. Our tower appears to be safe. Our greenhouse is safe. In the jungle, that's where one of them hit before. Did it strike right on the entrance to the jungle? That is some pretty bad luck. Right on the entrance to the freaking jungle. Ugh. Right, and the sun is rising, which means the end of the day, so we can check our spoils now. Just looks like money. Unfortunately, we did not get any of the amazing items that I was hoping for. And there were, incredibly, quite a lot less enemies showing up than I anticipated. Then again, it was just a full moon and not a blood moon. So now, with that over and done with, we can actually get out of it, you. Get on with our adventure.